Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I did this Holislay. That's I thought my new hashtag that only I had until I use it on Instagram, and it was already being used. But anyway, so my second Holislay look for you guys. This is this olive green look. I kind of tried to plan it out ahead of time, and I realized I had a lot of greens, a lot of olives, because it's one of my favorite colors. So I had to kind of make a decision of what to use. For the lips, I didn't really want to do bold lips, but I still wanted to make it a little holiday-ish. So I threw in this lip here, and I really like this lip. I think I'm going to be wearing this a little more often, even after the holidays. I went back to an oldie but goodie, which is Gold Deposit for my highlight, mixed with a little bit of Old Darling. Yeah, that's it. My foundation, I did kind of something a little different. I've been experiencing really dry skin lately, so I wanted to use something that was a little more moisturizing. So I used the MAC Face and Body basically as a base, and then I went over it because then the MAC Face and Body, I'm C7, and it's kind of like my summer color. So it was a little, this is like a half a shade darker. So I threw in my Georgio Armani Silk Foundation because it as well is moisturizing and luminous, but it's in shade 9, which is more on the beigey side. So as you can see, I pulled it all together with the help of my powders and things like that. But I miss you guys. So this video also is a halfway talk through and a halfway just kind of sped up, which I'm debating whether to do a voiceover for it. So yeah, I'm late for work, but my first client is always late, so I just kind of took my time. And I wanted to just chat with you guys before the video started. So thank you all so much for watching. Hello to all my new subscribers, my old subscribers, big ones. And if you'd like to see how I achieved this look, then please continue to watch. Hey everyone, so I'm starting out with my Embroyllise, and this is a really heavy moisturizer, and I really like using this in the winter. Now I'm going to follow up with my MAC Fix Plus, add some extra moisturizer, and I'm using my Too Faced Hangover Primer, which is as well moisturizing. Now I'm going in with the Dip Down Fluidline by MAC, and I'll be using this for my brows. Now I'm going in with Warm Honey LA Girl Pro Concealer to conceal up under my brows, to basically define my brows and just clean up a bit. And I'm using my finger to kind of warm it up. Now I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel to set my brows. And I'm using Painterly Paint Pot as the eye base. I'm just going to blend this out with a little eBay brush. Now I'm going in with this Stilla palette, and I'm using this creamy beige color just to pretty much set up under my brow and the lid. Now I'm going into my Morphe palette, and I'm using this mustardy color that's in the palette as a transition color. So now I'm using Olive Wood by Coastal Scents, and I'm going to just put that in the crease, right up under the mustardy color. And I'm just taking a clean, fluffy brush and blend that out a little bit, make sure there's no lines. And now I'm going in with this Color Tattoo, number 520. And I'm using that as a base on the mobile lid. I'm just going to blend and press it in with a little flat shader brush. Now I'm going in with Side of Olives by Colored Raine. And it's such a pretty olive shade. and very pigmented. I'm going to press that in on the lid over top of the color tattoo with a little, you know, elf brush, a little flat shader elf brush. And now I'm going in with Humid by MAC. I really wanted something a little more green, just a little more festive, and it was like the perfect green, and it blended in with the olives that I had going on. And I'm just taking a little blending brush. Now I'm going in with a Sally Girl eyeshadow, and I believe the color is beige. And I'm following up with my mascara, Maybelline Stiletto. And I'm applying some lip balm by Kiehl's in Mango to my lips. And these lashes I got off of eBay, and some Ienvy glue. Now we're going to talk about these lashes. The one to the left was a little messed up, okay? It bothered me the whole day, but yeah, I didn't notice till later in the day. So now I'm using my L'Oreal True Match, and this is the little golden illuminator. Now I'm applying my MAC Studio Fluid face and body, excuse me, and I'm using that as a base because I wanted something else moisturizing. Now I'm going to use this Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and it is in the number 9. Now my lights are bright. I have the ring light, but this looked very ghostly on camera. It wasn't quite as ghostly in person, but as you'll see, just rock with me for a minute. It's going to get better, okay? It's going to get better. Now I'm going in with this this yellow corrector by LA Girl Pro, and I wanted to give myself a lighted highlight, but now I need to add a little bit of this warm beige just to kind of blend it in, and I realized it was going to be just a little too light, so I'm taking a beauty blender and just blending that in. And as you'll see, if you just hold with me for a minute, we're going to fix all of this, because right now I'm looking like a pantomime, but we're going to fix all of this. We're going to get it together. Now I'm going back in with that Maybelline powder in 02, which is, I believe, medium. And I'm using that to set up under my eye. And I don't usually bake up under my eye, so I'm going to brush that right away. And now, well, you'll see. Someone asked me about the contouring and basically the highlighting. Now, I just used the yellow corrector by the LA Girl Pro, and I mixed it in with medium beige just to give me a highlight. Now the contour, I need to do an updated highlight and contour routine, but my contour, I'm using the Mahogany by LA Girl, and this is kind of my first time using this one, but I'm just gonna put it, you want to put it like right here, excuse the forced edges, but right here in between the middle part of your ear. And I don't believe in doing like a whole line, because you can stretch this out, and then just a little bit down the nose. And I say make the line as faint as possible because you're gonna blend it out. And this is probably a little darker than I would normally use. And here across the forehead. Now, as you notice, I don't do a big highlighting here on my forehead because to me, I have a big forehead. So lighter brings forth. That's your highlight. It makes things come forward. And to contour makes things go back and in. So I think I've explained that before. So I'm just going to take my same beauty blender that I just blended everything out. Now you see how I did a small line and that line has just stretched automatically. Yeah, it's a little dark, but I'm gonna fix that. It's a little darker than I normally would do. And I just wanted to kind of try it out. Now you see over here, and you're just kind of pushing it into the skin. I'm gonna take the bottom of that, kind of erase it. Now for the nose, I'm gonna go back with a brush with that. But here on the edges, I'm just pushing it into the skin so it kind of melts in and looks a little more natural. Yeah, this was way too dark. Fix this up over here. I'm gonna add more like a reddish bronzy color to this, and me personally, I don't like contours that come straight down. That's more of a more masculine. So I'm gonna clean it up with my powder, my Maybelline powder. And that's just for one, to get rid of some of that darkness and to bring it back up. And I believe, like a lot of people with round faces such as myself, they like to bring the contour down. I guess to make, I don't know whether to make their face appear to be longer, but that wouldn't do the trick. You want to bring it up just a little bit more to kind of lift your cheeks a little bit, to kind of lift your face, not drag it down. Okay. So I fixed that. I'm gonna let that sit. I don't normally bake a lot, but I'm gonna let that sit, and I'm gonna blend out the nose contour. And I believe this is a 227 by MAC. Yeah, a MAC 227. I should have not tried that dark color. Ooh, I should have went with what I normally go with, but it's all good. You have to know how to fix things anyway. So now my nose will look like Rudolph, but I'm gonna fix that with my regular face powder. So I've been using my MAC Dark Mineralize Skin Finish, and I'm thinking I'm gonna use that today. I have this Sephora deep one. I've had it for some time, but I must have gotten it in the summer. It's really dark. So I'm going to use that maybe as a contour. And so now I just wipe that powder away. And I'm going to fix this nose, looking like Rudolph. Now that toned it down a whole lot. And the reason I didn't really talk through the beginning is because I like listening to music when I get ready, and I feel like I can be a little more creative. But I did want to do a talk through. So yeah, now we've brought this back on together, and now I'm going to take that Maybelline powder and highlight my nose just a little bit to get it back situated from the darkness. Okay, while I let that sit there a little bit, I'm going to contour with this Sephora microsmooth powder. So this video is going to be longer than I wanted it to be. But, so I'm just taking this Bedazzling Tools 990 brush. And I just wanted to kind of bronze it up, so it's actually a face powder, but it's going to give me a, not necessarily a contour, but a bronzier look. My lights is too bright. This is too much. Now I'm going to take that same brush and the extra powder left over and just knock off the highlight. And because I think that my bronze contour, whatever, is just a little too light, I'm going to go in and just, too dark, too stark. I'm going to take my all over face powder brush and just kind of brush it off. Okay, now I'm going to go into my highlight. I don't know. I want to use something. I've been using, which I'm going to have to put in my favorites, is this Lip Tar Metallic in Hollywood. And I used to use this a while ago for a liquid highlighter. But you just put a little bit on your finger like that. You can use the bottom of the beauty blender. Where's my beauty blender? I'm just going to put it there. But I like to do it with my finger because it shows up a little better. And what it does is it makes it a sticky base for your highlight to go on. Everything doesn't have to be used for what it's meant to be used for. You can use it for whatever you want. I got a couple of holiday looks coming up, and I'm going to use some liquid lipsticks as liners. And I'm going to do that for you guys. Okay, so I have this on. Now, I was planning makeup the other day. Y'all have to follow my Snap. I'll try to put my Snap below. It's Butter No Grits. And I just did one eye. And I used the Gold Deposit. I hadn't used Gold Deposit probably since it came out. But what I did was, because I noticed everyone else's Gold Deposit was just popping, mine wasn't popping. And I had like a frost on it, so I went in and just wiped the frost off. And because it was giving me too much glitter. And so even after I wiped it off, I didn't use it as much. So now I fell back in love with it. I used it the other day. And I sprayed it, my fan brush. Did this here and dipped in my Gold Deposit, and baby, yeah, I'm back in love with Gold Deposit. I guess I thought Gold Deposit was just like too like dark or something for me, you know, but it gives me that but I gotta work with it because it's down just a little too far. Now I'm just gonna wipe off my lips. And I kind of planned this, but I didn't plan a lip color. So I think, well, I did neutral last time. I'm gonna do the lip that I did in my Snap the other day. I'm gonna take a Morphe matte lip cream by Milani in Sugar, number 20. Wait a minute, there it goes. What do I do with that Kiehl's? I need to put a little bit more of that back on. Well, I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Just gonna put a little bit back on just so this won't make my lips too dry, because it makes it just a little too dry. I didn't mean to wipe off as much. Okay. I just looked at the time. It's 10:31. I'm supposed to be to work at 10:30. So what I'm going to do in the meantime, I'm going to take that same Dip Down Prolonged Fluidline. I'm going to take that, pop that at the bottom here. Now for the rest of the lip, I use an old Milani All About Me, and it was shimmer back in the day, so they have frosty, and I have this one here. Let me see, maybe I'll do this one instead. This is the More Metallics, and this one is in Madly in Love. I'm just going to place that in the center just to give a little dimension. Yeah. So I want to go back over my highlight. I like the gold deposit, but I want to pop a little bit of the Oh Darling on. This is like my favorite. I just ordered the Mariah. Thinking of ordering the Mariah. Went to renew my pro membership through MAC, and so I guess in the process of them processing my application, they were like, hey, be the first to get the Mariah Carey collection as a pro member. I'm like, sure, yeah. So go ahead, order it. They denied my application. I've been with MAC for probably 16 years. But anyway, so I just got to resend some more information. But hopefully, if not, it's all good. So I'm going to take some Fix Plus to just take the powder look off. Wrong way. Still the wrong way. And that completes my Holislay Look number 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave the comments below, and I will talk to you in my next video.